8 practices, Jayden, is there a receiver you feel like your connection has become the strongest with from where it was last year?
Shoot, I think everybody, to be honest. We're all trying to be on the same page out there and build that chemistry within each other. But, Makai Lemon is always a electrifying player to play with, and Jacoby Lane and all those guys, DJ Jordan. Shoot, really the whole receiver room, I'm just really trying to get the ball too. So.
Where's Wayman Caden really stood out to you over the course of this time that you've known him?
Yeah, Waymo's the way to go for sure. So, every time the ball's in his hands, just let it go, watch what he does.
Each receiver kind of has their little sweet spot where they like the ball thrown. Do those guys show up to you inside the locker room where you have to take notes and say, all right, Jacoby likes it here, Makai likes it here?
Shoot, they really just want it in the vicinity of what they can go up and catch, So, and I got to hold up my end of the bargain to go put it in their vicinity so they can go up and go make catches.
Coach Eward talked about how you're a lot more confident now than a year ago. How come that's the case?
I think just the experience that I've had already with these guys and the chemistry and the confidence that we've all built together, especially in the offseason with Coach True, establishing and instilling the standard, so just keeping us up there.
Is there an area of the field you as a quarterback just feel most confident kind of throwing to, or you came here feeling most confident throwing to?
Sure, I think, everywhere. I mean, wherever the guys are, the receivers and the O-line, we're all, it's a team sport, so we're all just out there just trying to execute plays at a high level.
What, on the field characteristic do you think you've improved on the most in practice? Like maybe, short yard passing or certain things like that?
Yeah, I think, just honestly, all areas I've been trying to work on. And, there's, especially a sport like football, it's such a privilege to play this sport. And it's, it's so humbling when you're out there and you're just taking in the opportunity to go out there and work everywhere on the field. So.
Where's Walker Lyons maybe impressed you the most?
Sure, he's physical. He's got a lot stronger and faster. He's built his confidence over the offseason. And, we just go out there, and I'm going to keep firing the ball to him.
Who's made your life difficult on the defensive side so far?
Eric Gentry. For sure, Eric Gentry. He's covering half the field himself, and he's got help in the back end, and the D-line does such a great job with pass rush and runs. And, but if I could sing a lot of players, probably Eric Gentry it's a pain in the ass playing against him.
There are not a lot of players as tall as him on the defensive end.
Yep.
How do you think that helps you, get balls into lanes?
Yeah, he gives us great looks out there. It's obviously tough playing against him. Every time I see him, I probably move on to the next progression. But, he's just such a great player to play against. Go out there, he's competing his butt off, and I'm super blessed to have him as my teammate, so I don't have to play him on Saturdays.
Any of the young corners stood out to you that you can throw against?
Marcellus Williams, great one out there. Everybody stepped up really in that room, the DB room, as well as the safeties. They're doing such a great job covering the back end of the field. So I think, I'm glad, like I said about Eric Gentry, I'm glad we're playing our defense every single day and not on Saturdays.
As the team leader, when someone gets hurt, like Profit's going to miss some time, what's your message to them?
Yeah, I think just staying present in the moment and handle what we can handle and just control it the best we can.
Lincoln Riley said first live periods today. Anything kind of stand out to you from the goal line or anything like that?
Yeah, I think as a whole, as a team, we just gotta be better. We start pretty fast, but I think there's an extra gear we could kick. So for sure.
I know you talked about all the things you're working on, but after these first 8 days, what's the thing you're most proud about so far?
This offense, defense, special teams. Really just as an offense. Just as a team, just how close this team has got over the off season and within these 8 days of camp. So yeah, I'm really proud of that.
And then individually, what would you be most proud of?
I think just going out there and playing with my brothers. I'm proud every day about.
Sorry. What do you think the offense has done best at 8 practices?
I think just starting fast. That's been our biggest emphasis is just go out there and have an edge and just go out there and just compete our butts off and start fast.